my name is Chloe and I run Jammy Weekend and I make all of my products in my bedroom, but this is not my bedroom because this is MCM and I'm Louise from Bob's Burgers. Enjoy the vlog. Okay, hello, I've arrived. I got my badge pretty quickly. I know I've literally just stuck down, sorry about that. So we get given a free tablecloth. This is quite heavy. Hello, editing me here. I'm just realising I didn't probably introduce the vlog, but this vlog picks up immediately after my last one, which was my prep for MCM vlog. So I'm going to leave that in the corner. I think it's this corner. I'm going to leave that there so you can go watch that, and then that finishes on the morning, like an hour before I left for MCM setup. But you don't have to watch that vlog, you can just watch this one and it'll still make sense, but that's why I don't really explain what's going on, do you know what I mean? But anyway, there we are. My next con vlog, I will hold the mic close to my mouth. I won't just have it clipped on because I realise it's not the best sound quality, but you know, we'll live and we'll learn. All the best. I don't think I'll use it. I don't think we have to use it. I've got my wee thing that says MCM Creators. It says Jammy Weekend on it. But I'm excited. I don't have any stress. There's like a table in the middle here, which I don't know like what that is there. There's a table there, which I don't know who that is or what that is for. And then we also get 2 chairs, but I won't be using the chairs because I like to stand, because I think I'm a maniac. I think I'm a crazy person. I'm not in a rush. I need to remind myself I'm not in a rush, even though I do have things that I need to do when I get back. But I'm not going to rush myself because I'm the only person here in the creator bit so far. I don't really know what my plan is here. I probably should have ironed this, but you know, we all live and we learn, don't we?
Oh yeah. 9 to 5 was my dad's advice. Don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can lose it, I'll use it. I'll take what I want.
Like that's such a collector thing to display as well. That's class.
There's no take. At any point you need a hand, you know, hey, watch the table while I go toilet or whatever.
Perfect.
Just give us a
Cheers.
shout. Yeah.
Thanks so
we
much.
look out for one another here. So
thank you.
Yeah,
It's
Trophy wife like me.
and I'm also an actor as well, so I'm like trying to do all these things, and I'm like, I physically can't.
this is too many hats.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No panic, I'm just born in a dress. At 9 older, I'm older, I'm done. I'll do what I want.
I was just saying this is so much less stressful than Birmingham. I don't know why I was like so incredibly stressed in Birmingham. I think it was just because like I had to travel and then I hadn't like slept properly, and then because obviously I was like sick before. Yeah, so this is going great. Happy with how my mystery bags look. I just need to figure out what way I want these to go. I feel like I'm a pro with these connectors now.
A whole lot of sweat.
Only thing is the lighting is a wee bit dim. Like it's not exactly super bright in here, I'm not gonna lie.
Running out of time.
I'm not stressed. I'm a little bit stressed. Not about setting up, I just want to get home on time so I have enough time to do more prep. Probably heard me talking about the D&D improv show that I'm in. I am doing the guys justice and Francis, the guys and Francis, by having a wee QR code and also a plug for the podcast. So you're welcome, guys. I've brought you to MCM with me and you're gonna go right here. I'm sure that'll be fine now. And then I'll put this one here. This one just has a nice photo of me. Well, I'm not up myself. No, like I'm just confident in my body. I think that's, you know, everyone should be. My wooden stands are up now, so that's exciting. This is the first time I've ever done this layout, but I actually think it works with like the 2 wee things here. Probably just gonna have the Zettel here. I have built up like shelves for myself because obviously I only have one table, I don't have a backing table. Oh, sorry. There's me just filming a wee bit for YouTube. I'm so sorry.
I hope you didn't ruin it.
No, not at all. No, it's just me rambling. Like that's how half of my stuff is. It's just me talking That's rubbish. But yeah, it was so nice to meet you. What was your wee name
I'm
again?
Nat.
Nat, sorry. I know I said to the guy there, I'm so bad with names, so I'll probably have to ask people multiple times. Anyway, hello. So this is the first time that I'm doing this setup. Do I really have any idea what I'm doing? No. Do I know if it's even going to work? Absolutely not. I was just listening to the Baldur's Gate official soundtrack while I was setting up, because it's, you know, the battle music that's like probably not. But I wish I could listen to music at the same time as doing like a time lapse, but I can't. So that's super fun for me. So hopefully I won't have too much stuff to do when I get in tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get here at 8, so I'm probably gonna leave at like 7, which means I probably have to get up at like 5. But that's okay. Then if you're looking at the earrings, you're right face to face with It's Your Roll. Shout out to It's Your Roll. Do you see this? Prime spot MCM. That's a joke. I'm back and I'm just having some tea, and if you call it dinner, then you're wrong. It's tea. Hello, I am home. It's 7 o'clock now and I have earrings to paint, I have pins to finish off. Setup went really well. I have the nicest neighbours, which is so good because you always never know if you're going to get a nice neighbour or not. I've got the map here, which is exciting. The illustration on the map is stunning. Like, I'm literally obsessed. I am here in the creator pavilion. I'm right next to like the cosplay area, which is exciting that I'll hopefully get to see a lot of nice cosplays. And also, it's a good thing, this is actually like a serious thing, but it says cosplay is not consent. And also you can scan this QR code to report harassment. I'm just gonna get on and keep making stock, and then I will speak to you at some point. Oh, also I've got my badge, exhibitor, and I actually still have them in the drawer, which I'll probably hope them out whenever MCM's over, because I really don't have time to do that right now. But I still have my badges from when I went in October as just a person.
I look the other way. I don't see how it's got anything to do with me. Oh, hurry, I need my beat. Any expense, it doesn't make sense, but every cell in my body eats its protein. Oh, grass is only for cows and rabbits that don't know how to kill and conquer, to win and rule. Oh, it's what we learn at school.
Hello, it is about 5-10 minutes until hall opens for MCM Friday, day 1. I feel like I'm about to run out of stock in about 2 seconds. I didn't get that much done last night. I tried, and then I also had 2 self-tapes to film and edit, so I feel like I'm balancing about a million things at once. But we're gonna see how it goes. I'll try and vlog as much as I can, and yeah, happy MCM. And tomorrow I'm cosplaying, so that's exciting. Well, I say cosplaying, it's a dress and a hat, do you know what I mean? I'll see you soon. So this is what behind the table looks like. I've got all my stock here, and I've tried to organise it in the order that it is, like on the front here, but we'll see how that goes. I've got spray in case I start to be smelly, and I've got bags, although I think I need to bring more bags and more stickers, but that's fine. And then, so on the back of the bags, I just put my QR code for my YouTube channel. Then I've got this is the mic that I use. This is what it looks like. Bum bag. I've got the map here. I've got my snacks, which I'm going to put in my backpack. a portable charger, extra connector, a sticker that is sort of a bit defective, so if anyone is super nice then they'll get a free sticker. Sticker sheets which I still need to cut the corners of, and then my mystery bags. So, you know, hopefully it's going to be fine. But yes, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's good that I have these box connectors things, because then I can just sort of put you on here and then talk to you. I know it's maybe not the best quality because it's the front camera, but we're working with what we've got. I don't think I'm going to have time to go get another coffee. I kind of wanted that, but maybe I could ask one of my stall neighbours if I give them some money. But yeah, that's that. Let's go MCM day 1. Hello, so we're just about to open for general admission. We've had 2 hours, priority admission, and I'm up 50 quid, not profit. I've made £50, so that's nice. Really stressing out that I'm going to run out of chicken pins, but it's okay. Also, sorry, ignore this. It's the connector of the stand. But no, hopefully we're going to be okay. I just need to work like a crazy person tonight, and hopefully it's going to be fine. Hopefully I can get home quick enough. Saw a giant Totoro. I'll put a photo in. Currently clapping going on behind me. I don't know what is going on. But it's like 3 o'clock, so we've got 3 hours left of today. Exciting. I'm running low on a couple of things. I've only got like 6 stickers left.
That's so cool.
I love your earrings, by the way. They're so nice.
Probably a couple of years ago.
They're so nice. Thank you so much. All the best. So we've got 3 hours left of today. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 stickers left that I use to like seal my bags. Also, I've made table, which is nice, which is good. Haven't made travel, but that's okay. It's only Friday. But to make table on the first day is like obscene. It's amazing. But yeah, I feel bad that people are being in the background of this. Yeah, people wanted, on my MegaCon vlog, people wanted transparency of money. And being transparent, I've made £250. But then again, right, that's, so anything from now is profit, but it's not profit really, because the amount of clay that I bought for this, the amount of materials. So once you take materials out, that's the more realistic figure. So I don't want you to think like think of 250 quid and go, oh my god, that's so much. It is so much money. But once I take my travel out, and once I take because my travel per day is like 20 quid. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
We don't worry about seas. We recycle and sort by swords. We've banned up.
Hello, front camera me again. We've got half an hour left. And I am going to have so many pins to make tonight, it's actually not funny. But that's good, that's a good thing. I have smashed any sort of goal that I set for myself, which is great. Worst comes to worst, if I sell out of things, I'll be like, look, you can order it online, I'll post it to you next week. Probably next time I speak to you will be when I just saw Majora's Mask cosplay. That's exciting. Also, I saw the most amazing Splatoon cosplayers. I'm going to insert a photo here, and they were just class. I love Splatoon. I used to play competitive Splatoon. Fun fact about me. Speak to you soon. Bye. Hello, welcome to MCM day 2. I'm a sweaty mess, and also I was rained on, and then also I got in the wrong DLR. So we're off to a great start today, and also I have some earrings that I need to assemble because I slept in until 5 a.m. this morning, so that was absolutely fantastic. So we're just going to see how it goes. I'm cosplaying Louise from Bob's Burgers today, so that's exciting, but honestly I feel like a sweaty mess. And then my sign fell down, but that's also okay because I can just pin it back up with some blue tack. Okay, everything's fine, nothing was stolen, so that's nice. That's nice to know. I will speak to you at some point. So far it is going okay. I'm feeling a bit stressed. I feel like I need a coffee, but we are surviving, thriving. Also, my lovely neighbours are so nice. And I forgot my bags this morning, so I was able to get some lovely bags. Everyone is really just in the spirit of helping each other, which is so nice. So yeah, anyway, see you soon. I hope you can see me. Anyway, just had Vogue Race come round, and like I actually looked into getting some of my stuff made, like my illustrations made on Vogue Race. This is not sponsored, by the way. They just gave me this, what is it, like a fan, and then also like a keyring thing. So that was cool. Apparently they have a table here, and I was like, yeah, give me a fan. Although like everyone is like so warm, but I think, I don't know, sometimes when I get really stressed, I'm freezing and I am so cold. So I appreciate the fan, thanks Vogue Race. But I probably won't be using it today. I have seen quite a few Stardew Valley cosplays today, which is really exciting. I haven't seen any more Bob's Burgers cosplays, which is kind of sad. But I'm really hoping that I see, there was a guy cosplaying Bob yesterday, so I kind of hope he comes back. Like, I would love to get a photo with him. But I saw someone cosplaying Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors, and I love Little Shop, so I had to get a photo. Also, I literally took a pee break today, and I never normally take a pee break when I go to markets, which is probably bad. But yeah, everyone around me is so nice. Everyone I'm speaking to is so nice. So it ends at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'll probably be home like 8:30, and I'm just going to shower and then maybe make a couple more things and then get up in the morning, make more things for the last day. And then also I want to get here early so that I can actually go round Artist Alley, because I haven't even ventured into the other hall yet. But anyway, see you soon. Hello, I just spoke to you for like 4 minutes and I wasn't even recording, so that was really fun. I'm definitely recording. Got 2 hours to go. It's chaotic. I'm out of bags, and I am almost basically out of business cards. And all of the pins that I made last night basically haven't sold. So basically everything that I went home and made last night, that was because they were the best sellers yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'm going to run out of them today. It just goes to show that you can never predict actually what's going to sell. So like today what's doing better is the clay earrings, and yesterday I think I sold like 1 or 2 clay earrings. Like I didn't sell that many things. I'm making sure that I am eating, I'm making sure that I'm drinking water, because I had a coffee, as you can probably tell. Banana, yogurt, chocolate, orange, all of the things.
Quit smoking, every paycheck we get, 10% is donated to.
Everyone has been so nice, and I got some free wee gifts from people, so I wanted to show them off. So I got this lovely little bracelet, and then a wee goodie bag. And then someone dressed up as a Korok gave me a Korok seed, which was the coolest thing ever. And then a guy dressed up as Bob from Bob's Burgers gave me a little burger. Hello, we have 15 minutes left of day 2 of MCM, and I'm ready for bed. But it was a crazy day. Did I run out of stickers? Yes. No, not stickers. Did I run out of bags? Yes. I have some stickers left. Did I run out of business cards? Yes. Was it a great day anyway? Yes. Was this the craziest event that I have ever done, and we still have tomorrow to go? Also yes. Met a guy cosplaying Bob, he gave me a little burger. Met a person cosplaying Tina, it was like a family reunion. Literally met so many lovely, amazing people who came and said hi or just introduced themselves. I also then like met someone who I went to school with, which was crazy. And you know when you're like in autopilot saying hi, and then she was like, Chloe, and I was like, oh my god. And then I met someone, we follow each other on Instagram, turns out we know the same people. So it's actually such a small world. But yeah, great day. I'm gonna go home, make some more earrings, and prepare for day 2, day 3, the last day of MCM. I'm not cosplaying tomorrow, wish I was, but there we are. Anyway, all the best.
Let's be more efficient. Come on, perform better, climb higher, educate away. I am all my degrees, my masters. Hey, look at me, I am somebody. It's what I've learned at school.
Hello, it is the last day of MCM. I am very stressed because I made about 30 pair of earrings yesterday, and I left them all in a box in my flat. So my flatmate, he is coming to the rescue, and he's literally in an Uber right now bringing me this box, because it also has bags, it has stickers, and I did think, well, maybe I could just do the whole day without that, but I don't think I can. So that's where we're at today, and hopefully it's going to be a good day. Yesterday was actually the most insane day ever. So yeah, very excited for today. It's going to be great. The box of goodies has arrived, so I am now just drilling holes in all of these wee earrings, and also I have cards to corner. But you know what? Oh, I've just got tinnitus in my ear. But you know what? It's going to be fine. It's going to keep me busy. I've made a sale already, so we're thriving. We're surviving, and it's going to be fine. Hello, we have like 2 hours to go. I'm also holding this closer to my mouth because I feel like if it's just on my shirt, it won't be the best. I am not thriving right now. I just feel like the lack of sleep over the past 4 days is really catching up to me now. I don't actually think that I've slept more than like 2 hours a night. The first night before Friday, I think I slept for about half an hour. there's people on the stage. But oh, I saw my friend Lizzie, they came round and they bought these amazing snail earrings, which I think look great on them. I will put a photo on the screen. And they also made me this bracelet. That's who made this bracelet. 2 hours to go, so we're getting there, slowly but surely. I will check in with you at some point. It is 5 o'clock. The show is technically officially closed. There are still people here walking out. But I am going to get packed up. So I will see you maybe throughout the packing process or possibly just when I am home. Probably actually tomorrow, because realistically I'm going to eat and go to bed. But what a crazy day, and I can't wait to do a big debrief eventually at some point. I'm back from MCM and big surprise, I still haven't unpacked. The suitcase is behind me. We're not even going to look at the stock that I have here that is all over the place. And if you're new to my channel, I make everything in my bedroom. So of course I have my washing drying on the rack. But anyway, hello, I'm back. Let me take off this wee lanyard. Okay, but also how exciting, like the lanyard that says exhibitor. And also this was on the table when I got there. It says Jammy Weekend Creators with CP22. That was my table number. How exciting is that? And then this is the back. This is my lanyard from October when I actually went to MCM just as an attendee. So these are the badges. I missed out on the weekend tickets, so I had to get priority, and then I couldn't actually go on the Saturday because I was really unwell. I also have my map from October last year, and I'm pretty sure they got the same artist because also the art on this map, genuinely amazing. I will leave the artist here because I can't remember their name because I'm so bad at that, but I will leave the artist's name here. But the map this year was just as stunning. Look how beautiful that is. So I was here, I don't know if you can see, in the Creator Pavilion, which was really exciting. So it was a separate hall to Artist Alley, which I will talk about. MCM just means so much to me. I went to my first MCM in, it was either 2014 or 2015. I definitely went to the 2015 one. I think I possibly went to the 2014 one as well in Belfast. I was 15 at the time, and I cosplayed as Peter Pan. And then I also went to a couple of other Belfast Comic Cons, including QCon. Love QCon, shout out to QCon. I used to volunteer at QCon and I worked my way up to a console specialist at QCon. Love QCon. How many times am I going to say QCon anyway? And I cosplayed a Splatoon character, and then I ended up working at QCon. So it was sort of like a crazy moment for me. But just to sell at MCM, like it, I'll cry if I keep talking about it because it meant so much to me. Like as a teenager, I was a really anxious person. I was not the confident, outgoing person that I am now. I really struggled in school. Like I just really struggled with all of that. So just to go to cons, I'm sure it's the same for many of you. I'm sure it's the same for people who go to cons now. It just provided such a safe space. But yeah, it honestly, thank you so much to MCM for accepting me. Hopefully I get accepted for the October one as well. It was like the best long weekend ever. Also, if you see bruises on my arms like this one, and then I have one here and one here, you can't really see these ones. I have not been beaten up. I was just at Camogie training last night. But you know what? That's part of the fun, and I had a class time. And I do feel like I am picking it up a bit more, so that is very exciting. Anyway, let's talk about MCM. I don't really know where to start, but let's start with setup. Picking up the badge was so easy. Yeah, that's all there is to say about that. I literally just showed my QR code and picked it up. There was no line. There was like 2 people in front of me. That doesn't really count as a line. And we had to wear a high vis setting up. So I was setting up by myself. It's completely fine. I'm used to it. I'm used to doing craft markets by myself. So that was fine. Then I met my stall neighbours. And I just want to say, every single person in our little like row and then the row in front of me, so like our 2 rows, genuinely the nicest people ever. Like, having supportive people around you really does make the difference in an event, a market, a convention. And I have been so lucky. The only 2 conventions I've done, I've had great neighbours. So thank you so much. And I will be giving a shout out to all of the businesses who were beside me, and I also have a wee haul of some wee things that I got, although I didn't get a chance to go round Artist Alley, which was the one thing I was gutted about. That's the one downfall about doing things on your own, and especially being in a different hall to Artist Alley. I didn't get a chance to walk around, so sorry if you were in Artist Alley. I probably would have bought all of your things, but I didn't get to go. Woe is me, I was working too hard. I found that the staff at MCM were all really helpful, especially the staff at the XL Centre. I probably tortured those staff, being like, can I get through this entrance? What's that entrance? Can I go through this way? Like, bless them, I was asking about a million questions. Okay, so Friday was set up. I had a bit of a chaotic start to the Friday because I had 2 self-tapes to do that morning. But you know what? It was fine. We got them done, got them sent off, and then I made my way there. The journey was fine. Like, the XL Centre is a couple of stops on the DLR from where one of my friends lives, not to dox them. So the journey, apart from like the DLR, I was used to doing, so I knew where I was going. I say I knew where I was going, and then on the Saturday I took the wrong DLR, but it was fine. I literally just got off the DLR and went back and then got on the right one. Did cost me about 20 minutes, which was 20 minutes that I wanted to run to Artist Alley in, but it's fine. You know, we live and we learn. So I got there at about 8. Opening was at 10, but I still had stock that I needed to bring. So all of my Stardew pins I needed to bring on the Friday morning. And because I was running last minute trying to make extra stock on Thursday night, I hadn't counted any of them. So I went through, I was gonna literally get up my phone and show you on my notes app all of the notes that I made. I'm filming on my phone, so I'll just insert a screenshot. And editing, Chloe, you better insert it, because in your last video you said you were going to insert a photo and you didn't. Anyway, and then I of course took some wee photos of me in my stall, because you have to, do you know what I mean? Also, if you don't like hearing exact money figures, maybe click off the video now, or I'll maybe insert if I talk more after this. Oh, I'll insert a timestamp for the haul after, so you can just skip this and just watch the haul of things that I got from other small businesses and other artists, because I know not everybody likes to hear, oh, on Friday I made X amount of money. And in my previous Artist Alley vlog, I just had a pie chart of like, this was my profit, this was expenses, this was food, this was travel. But I have had a few comments asking for exact figures, and I do think it's helpful. I like knowing exact figures. By me saying this, I feel like I'm doing, you know, one of those like Christmas hauls. Obviously, I'm not bragging. This is my job, and also it took me like a month of prep. I didn't book in any markets in the past month because I was like, I can't have all of my stock gone. And also it took up every single waking moment of my time. I feel like I slept about 5 hours in total, if that, in like the week leading up to it. So there we go. So I applied for the Creator Pavilion table, not the Artist Alley table. So I maybe could have applied for both and then just seen what one I got accepted into, but I was scared. It was my first time applying. I didn't know what to expect. I thought I better follow the rules. For Artist Alley, it says that you have to have majority like prints, and I sell earrings and pins and stickers and key rings, and I do want to do prints in the future. I did want to do that for MCM. Again, did I have the time? Unfortunately not. So the Creator Pavilion wee section is for anybody who makes content on social media. So I just have a massive thank you to say to anybody who has watched this YouTube channel even once, or if you're watching now, because without this YouTube channel I wouldn't have been able to trade at MCM. And from what I said before, genuinely it means so much to me, this convention. So the fact that you were able to make this happen is like, yeah, it means a lot to me, so genuinely thank you so much. So the Creator Pavilion table cost £215 for the 3 days, which I actually think is an insane price. Like, that is so cheap. I know £215 sounds like a lot. Like, some craft fairs in London can go up to like £150 for 1 day that might not be promoted well, that, you know, you're going to be outside, you're going to have to bring your own table. So £215, a table is provided and a tablecloth is provided. That's insane. When I got the email saying I was accepted into the Creator Pavilion, I genuinely thought it was like a scam. And I had to like email back and like make sure, because it was like, oh, click on the link to like go to your portal and like pay. And I was like, is this a scam? It wasn't, it was real. So because I live in London, I didn't have to book any accommodation, which was a great plus. So travel per day cost about 20 quid a day. So you had travel on the Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's an extra £80. So the cost of the table and travel, let's say it's about 300 quid, because it basically is. I also took my own food because I was there by myself. I didn't want to like really send people off and like buy food for me. Shout out to Nietzsche and her amazing friends, because they actually did go get me some coffees, so thank you so much. But it's so hard whenever you're there by yourself. You don't know, you know, if people will be able to do that for you. So I just brought my own food and then made my own dinner when I got back to the house. Or tea. I would personally call it tea, as in like your evening meal is your tea, but there we are. Also, another lovely artist called Fuzzy's Art, they gave me this. Oh, it's fallen down. They gave me this. They came round. I'll put their business here, but they came round and were like, oh, you're by yourself, like let me get you this. So basically this is something that they were doing. I assume it's just this company who was trading there, but you could scan and order or pre-order a pizza or a salad, and then they delivered it to the artist tables. You just put in your table number and then they brought it right to you. And I just thought, what an amazing thing to do, you know, for people who can't get away, or for people who are maybe like disabled. And I didn't unfortunately try it. I was trying to keep costs down. But thank you so much to Fuzzy's Art anyway for one, meeting you, it was great, and also for letting me know about that. This is your last warning. If you do not want to hear exact figures, click away now. I started off on the Friday and halfway through Saturday writing down in my notes app after every single sale. So for example, I use Zettle to take card payments, not sponsored. So for example, it just says like pin or £15 earrings, £16 earrings, and then halfway through the Saturday, I gave up. So, sorry, but I do know what the best sellers were, which I will talk about also later. This is purely about the figures and what I sold. So on the Friday, I had 45 sales, which was a great start, and I made £436 on the Friday. So just in terms of comparing and contrasting, everyone obviously, you know, says about MCM how crazy it is. I'm not saying that £436 is bad. It was absolutely incredible. I do just want to make a note of comparing, because it's important to compare. My best ever craft market, I made £448 in 1 day, and I made 33 sales. Friday of MCM, 45 sales, more sales, but less money. Does that make sense? So people were buying, but they were mainly buying smaller ticketed items. So Zettle then took £7.57 in fees, leaving me with a total of £428.43p. My top selling products on the Friday were pins, and I sold 32 pins just on the Friday. I then sold 5 pairs of £14 earrings, 4 pair of £16 earrings, 2 pair of £15 earrings, 4 2 for £5 stickers, 1 £18 earrings, which were the Party at My Iggy earrings, the double, 1 £15 mystery bag, 2 £3 stickers and 1 pin mystery bag. And that was the only pin mystery bag that I sold all weekend. People weren't up for a mystery bag, which I thought was so interesting. People love a mystery bag at a craft market. I normally sell out of mystery bags at craft markets, but at Birmingham MegaCon and MCM, people don't enjoy a mystery bag. So that's interesting to me. Then on the Saturday, this was the best sales day I have ever had in my life. I also think it's important to note that so many people said to me, oh my God, I don't know how you're going to do it on the Saturday by yourself. You'll need a helper. Like, people were saying to me, you won't be able to, have a second to eat. There'll be people crowding the alleyway. You won't be able to get up or down to see the stalls. That was not my experience, personally, in the Creator Pavilion bit where we were. There was never a time really the entire weekend where you couldn't get up and down the alleyways. There was actually plenty of time where there was nobody in the alleyway at all, like literally at all. I'll insert a clip here. What I heard from Artist Alley were that, you couldn't get up and down the aisles. It was so busy. I made £858.95, which is actually insane. When I looked at that figure at the end of the day, I did have a cry. I made 73 sales and Zettel took £15 in fees, leaving me with a profit of £843. Oh, also, I just want to mention, on the Friday, I made back my table and travel in the first few hours, which was nuts. So my top selling products on the Saturday, once again, it was the pins. I sold 46 pins. So just off of pins on the Saturday, I made £298. Like, if I had a pretty decent craft market, I would consider £300 a decent number to make at a craft market, and I made that just off pins. I then sold 19 pair of £14 earrings, 8 pair of £15 earrings, 7 £16 earrings, 11 2 for £5 stickers, and 3 £3 stickers. So overall, a pretty great day. I did have to come home and make a crazy amount of earrings, and I made a crazy amount of earrings on the Sunday morning as well. Then on the Sunday, I made 38 sales, so the lowest day, and I made 449. So I had less sales but more money than the Friday, which is interesting. People want to walk around, they want to see maybe what they want to buy. My last sale on the Sunday was made at 5 by this lovely person, and I actually gave them some free stickers because I was like, look, you're my last sale of the weekend, take 2 free stickers. But there were people coming around at about 5 p.m, as they were basically going to the exit, and they were going, oh, we didn't even know this was here. And they had a weekend pass. I'm not complaining whatsoever. I'm over the moon. It's just a fact. Do you know what I mean? I'm just reporting a fact of what was said. Yeah, so £449. Zettel took £7.89 in fees, leaving me with a profit of 441.61p. Interesting, on the Sunday, my top selling item were earrings. So I sold 14 pair of £14 earrings, 6 £16 earrings, only 11 pins, which was so interesting because I had everything. I went home on the Saturday and restocked basically all my pins. So it wasn't like I had sold out and that's why they weren't selling. I had restocked everything. You can never predict what's going to do well. 2 £15 earrings, 1 £18 earrings, 3 2 for £5 stickers, 5 £3 stickers, and 2 sticker sheets, which were the only sticker sheets that I sold all weekend. So sticker sheets and mystery bags didn't really do that well. I do think maybe it's about placement, so I'll figure that out. We'll see how that goes. I also took about £100 in cash, but because I was not great at writing things down, I don't know exactly what day I took that cash on. We're just going to add it on at the end and say it was an amalgamation of all 3 days. So in total on card, I took in £1,744.45p. Zettel took £30.49p in fees. So if you add on the £100, in total, I made £1,813.96p. That's not profit. Take off £300, we're down to £1,500. Given the fact I couldn't do any markets, now I probably could have done markets, but I chose not to do markets for my sanity, and also I didn't want to work 20 hours a day to get things done. Working 10 to 12 hours a day is enough for me. Even though in the run up to MCM I got up at like 5 and I worked until like 10 p.m. That's also something to bear in mind. Basically spent every waking moment for a month prepping for MCM. So when you take it at about a monthly wage, one, put it into perspective then, and also the fact that I had to buy materials, so that does not take into account the like 3 boxes of sticker paper I bought, the 3 boxes of resin I bought, all of the clay, my findings for the earrings, the earring backing cards that so I don't want you to go, oh my god, £1,500, like she's rich, da 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 da, because it's an insane amount of money. But once you start chipping away, it goes low and low and low. And then I have rent to pay. I'm renting in London. I'm sharing with flatmates in a mouldy house. Again, I'm not complaining. I love my life. I love where I live. I just want you to know that I'm not coming on here to go, I made £1,700. Do you know what I mean? That's absolutely not my intention. I actually think that MCM has given me a new lease of life, and I know that sounds so overdramatic, but I get such a lot of energy from talking to people. I actually just love it. Like I've said before, I could talk for Ireland. I would win an Olympic gold medal if talking was a sport. So thank you so much. If you bought anything, I had so many people say, oh my god, sorry, I'm broke, I can't buy anything from you. Please never ever ever apologise. Never ever. Not only just to me, but to other people as well. I had people come up to me and go, I love the colours of these earrings. Oh, I love the style of these ones. Oh, I love the painting on these ones. That to me is absolutely enough. Like I had people say that like, oh, I love your art. Like for people even to call it art, oh my god, it means so much to me. Like I hope this is coming across in the video how genuinely touched I was by I'm gonna cry. By genuinely touched. Oh my god, oh, I can't cry in a YouTube video. Oh my god, my phone's popping up low battery. It's literally telling me, right Chloe, round it up, don't be crying here, you need to go make your tea. MCM really fueled me forward, and I just appreciate it so much. So shall we get into a wee haul then? Okay, I've taken a second and I am no longer about to break down in tears. Now, as I said previously, I didn't get to go around Artist Alley or any of the retailer spots because I know some artists were also in the like retailer area. So anything that I got was either very kindly gifted to me by anybody who I met, or I purchased from the people around me in the creator pavilion. So let's get into it. First off, we have the lovely and fellow YouTuber Polygon illustration. So I got this amazing lanyard. It's got little ducks on it, and I just think it's so cute. Like, look at the design. And I've been really eyeing up a new lanyard for my keys, and as soon as I saw that she had lanyards, I was like, I need to buy one. So I got this capybara sticker because of course I had to get a capybara sticker, because if you don't know, I was sued by the Smiley Company for a capybara pin. So anything capybara, I was like, yep, this is, you're coming home with me. You know that sound? Anyway. And then I got this KK Slider sticker because I love KK Slider. He's literally one of my favourite Animal Crossing characters. Thank you so much to Polly at Polygon Illustration. And thank you so much to your mum as well, because she was just so nice. And it's just so nice to see people like with their mum at con, because my mum came with me to Birmingham MegaCon, and yeah, it was just so nice. Anyway. Then my stall neighbours to the left of me, we had the lovely Light Sen animation. I love Baldur's Gate, so I got this Gale keyring. But look, it's double-sided. So one side is the critical success and the other side is critical failure. And I am just in love with it. I think it's so cute. And I was toying between the Gale one and the Astarion one, but I'm a Gale girly. I've got a Gale sticker on my laptop. I just love it. I love Astarion too. I've got an Astarion print, which I actually got at MCM in October on my wall. And then I also have a Shadowheart print on this wall. It's that one there. And also thank you so much for lending me some bags when I ran out of bags, and also for lending me some pound coins and a 50p. And also shout out to Nost as well. I will put everybody's Instagrams in here. But yeah, thank you so much, and for mounting my stall whenever I had to run out on the Sunday and get the box of earrings from my housemate. Thank you so much. Then opposite me we had the lovely Nietzsche, and everybody who was with Nietzsche, whether you were with Nietzsche for a day or 2 days, genuinely, you guys saved me. And I got this really super cute Dungeon Meshi Marcel pin because I do love a bit of Dungeon Meshi. And look how cute the pin is. And I've been waiting to film this video so that I can actually open it and put it on my bag, because I almost put it on my bag when I got it, and then I went, no, Chloe, you need to film a haul video. So here I am doing an unboxing. Oh my god, look how cute it is. And it has a heart on the back, which I really appreciate because I also use stars and hearts for the back of my pins. So I do appreciate it when a pin has a nice wee heart. Oh my god, I'm actually obsessed with it. I'll probably insert a photo here of it on my bag. God, I'm really giving my future self a lot of work, aren't I? Then I had Vogue Race come round. So this is not sponsored by Vogue Race, by the way, but if you don't know what Vogue Race is, I've heard about them for a while because a lot of artists who I watch on YouTube, they get their key rings or pins from Vogue Race. And I hand make basically everything. There are a couple of pins and charms that I have gotten from Zap Creatives, a company in the UK. But I then transitioned sort of out of that and just into more handmade stuff. But it takes up so much time. This is not me saying I'm stopping handmade. I'm just saying, in addition, I would maybe like to get some key rings from Vogue Race or maybe some more stuff from Zap Creatives. They've given me an example charm and I really like the finish on that. Like, isn't that so nice? And then they gave me this fan because I saw so many people with fans over the weekend because everyone was saying it was so warm. I was kind of cold. I was right below the aircon, but anyway. Then I didn't get this guy's name, but he came round and was like, would you like to pick 2 Pokemon cards? So I picked 2, and how crazy is it that I picked both Mankey and Primeape? Like, out of a random thing. So I thought that was kind of cool and a good omen, and I have 2 Pokemon cards now, so thanks so much. And then someone gave me this little package, which is so cute. I'm also obsessed with the cat stickers on this business card. So we have another little sticker here. I'm obsessed with this one, the cat with the bag on its head. Little butterfly clip, and then a little bracelet as well, which is so cute. Genuinely, everyone was so kind. I was like, everyone needs to stop this. And then I got this little pouch. So let's open it together. Because sometimes when you complimented someone on their cosplay, they were like, you know, if you were like, oh my god, I love your Imogen and Laudna cosplay. Like, there was one other person who I complimented on their cosplay, and they gave me like a little star thing, and I've misplaced it, so I'm so sorry if that was you. These are also stars. Is this the same person? I feel like this is a different person. It says, you shine like a star, I glow in the dark. So this person's Instagram is Rose So Costumes. Then there was a person doing a Severance I actually saw a few Severance cosplays, but there was a person cosplaying Helly, Helly R. And I got this little I love Severance. It's so cute. So thank you so much. There was a Bob cosplayer from Bob's Burgers, and he gave me a little burger, which I just thought was so cute. So that's my haul. I wish it was a bigger haul because I would have spent all of that money. Instead of me paying my rent, I would have paid other people's rents in Artist Alley. If I have forgotten anybody or if I have forgotten any shout outs, I will add them in here. Oh, I also met a few people who had watched me on YouTube, so thank you so much. There was a lovely woman who bought something off me. I think it was on the Friday, and I'm so bad with names, like genuinely horrific with names, so I'm so sorry if I've forgotten anybody's name. Like, for example, at Camogie, right, this is irrelevant to Comic-Con, but at Camogie there was like 20 girls, and we were trying to practice like calling out each other's names. See, before training I was on Instagram trying to like put names to faces because I find it so difficult to remember names. But Adele who met me in Brighton, it was so lovely to see you again, and I'm so glad that you enjoy your earrings and people are giving you compliments on them. That means so much. I also met a guy who bought earrings for his wife. He sent me a photo of his wife in the dungarees with the dungaree earrings. Massive shout out to her because You look unreal. Becca and Miles, who I met on the train to MegaCon Birmingham, and Miles, who I also met in Birmingham. You are both amazing, and thank you so much for always offering me snacks or water. I appreciate it so much. Also, shout out to Abigail. It was so lovely to meet you. Yeah, it was so nice meeting you, and I hope you had a great rest of your con. Edic, who was beside me. Who else? The lovely music artists who were behind me. I'll insert their Instagrams here. Was there a guy? I think there was was his name like Steven or something? And he was like, oh, I love your call. He saw me like running about the place because I was running about with my tripod like a woman unhinged. It was either like Stephen or Eddie or Edward. Tall guy, tall blonde guy. If I have forgotten you, it's not because I've actually forgotten you, it's just because I was running on lack of sleep and my phone was about to die. But thank you so much to genuinely every single person for making my MCM experience absolutely incredible. The cosplays, the level of cosplays were phenomenal. People's effort, it was insane. There was a guy who was cosplaying this robot, I forget the name of the robot because it's me, from Palia, the game Palia, an insane cosplay. I was like, this is crazy. There was a guy in Wallace and Gromit cosplay, he does TikTok, I'll insert his TikTok here. He was there with a lovely girl, and he gave me these two mogus, which I've actually never had one of these drinks before. Is it like a bubble tea? It has like gel things inside it. Genuinely, what an amazing experience. Ignore that, look at that bruise. Yeah, I've been in a fight. No, but thank you so much to everybody. Oh, last thing. This print, which ignore the fact that it's damaged, but this bee and puppy cat print. So there was a guy just down from me in the Creator Pavilion called Snacky Boy, and he made this amazing print and he left. So he had like packed up and he'd left some prints just sitting on the table, and Nietzsche said that he does this at cons, you know, people feel free to take one. So I feel like I'm gonna buy something from his website because I feel so bad that I've just got this for free. Look at the artwork, it's amazing, and I love being Puppy Cat. I didn't even get that many business cards, and if you know me, you know I love picking up business cards. This one, Duty Goosey. It was so nice to meet you. Inktron Design and Illustration. The illustrations, insane. Please check. I mean, everybody insane. We have Connor Quest Music, who was behind me, and also Schwab D. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm so sorry. Schwabadi. Schwab. I'm so sorry. There's the QR for Connor Quest as well. If you were trading at MCM, if you were an artist, I hope that you were so successful, and I hope that you had an amazing time. Hello, I'm just editing the vlog and I'm about to upload it, hopefully. Sorry, I got distracted because I've like paused it on like a really random part of my face. Anyway, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to the lovely Rachel from Adultin ADHD. Honestly, well, one, Rachel's cosplays every day were amazing, and two, one of the nicest people ever. Not to be biased to any like of the other aisles, but we definitely had two amazing aisles. Also, when you're watching this, I am going to be either playing a match or on my way to play my first Camogie match. Why am I doing this? Also, well, I don't even know if I'm actually going to get like proper game time, because I mean, if I was also the team, I would say, well, Chloe might be a hindrance here, but I did get the correct size hurl, so I am ready, I'm prepared, and I also have a grip for it, which I need to get, but yeah, so I've got the correct size hurl now and my helmet, so I'm ready to go, because before I was using like a 34, and I swear the difference that the smaller hurl has made, like I can actually properly whack the ball now. It seems every time I think this video was done, it's actually not done, so shout out to Joe Dawson Books, who I met at Croydon Craft and Flea, and he is a writer, he was in the writer's block, and you should go check out his book, The Goodness Potion. There we are. It was also lovely to see Kawaii O Evie as well. Again, I saw her and I met her lovely partner as well. Shout out to you. So that is all. I am going to go eat my tea now. So yeah, once again, listen to It's Your Role if you like D&D. Follow me on Instagram. Stay tuned on YouTube for my next vlog, which will be AnimeCon. I'm not going for the full 3 days, going with It's Your Role. But once I know the table and once I know everything about that, I will let you know where I'm going to be if you're going to AnimeCon in Birmingham. Okay, bye! Thanks for listening to me yap.
I'm in the back seat. You should probably take the wheel.
Because it's, you know, the battle music that's like